Just about every community in West Kentucky was bidding for and trying to get the college located there. Murray got it because Dr. Rainey T. Wells took $100,000 cash money to Frankfort, along with deeds made up for all the land the college needed, while other communities showed up only with pledges. He had the actual goods to deliver, and that tilted the decision for Murray.
There was a time when higher education was out of reach for most young people in our part of the country. Whatever their intelligence, their drive, their desire, they had no real chance to go to college. Murray State changed all that.
And I can tell you that under oath, far and away the best teaching, both for the subject and the content matter, and even more so in the guidance and encouragement from the professors, best was at Murray State with no close second.
Since the day our doors opened in 1922, this has been a place of discovery and service and opportunity. Those of us who have been a part of this story know what Murray is all about, and now we can give the next generation some of the same things that were given to us. This is about building a university not just for our state, but for the nation. This is about securing a future for one of the best schools Kentucky has ever known.
And I just really enjoyed the 4 years that I spent there, 4.5 years at Murray, wrapping up my accounting degree there. I felt like I was prepared in every sense of the word, both socially and academically.
So Murray State was a whole new world to us. It opened up a whole new world, a world we had never dreamed of. And it was a fantastic opportunity that we immensely enjoyed at that time and appreciate to this very day.
And the school prepared us well. I really had no problems getting out into my career, and in any situation I was well prepared.
I love being here. It's a lot of fun. I think other people should definitely come join Murray State.
For generations, Murray State University has been a beacon for students seeking a quality education at a price their families could afford. Today, those students are raising families of their own, drawing on what they learned here.
Murray has a wonderful history. Everywhere you go, you see people who finished Murray or know about Murray. And the history is quality education.
The value of the degree from Murray State University has actually increased dramatically from when I attended school here in the 70s, just by virtue of the fact that the stature of the university regionally, nationally, and even international has grown exponentially.
And that's where my career started in 1991 and really never looked back. I'm sitting here today as a Chief Operating Officer of this company. We talked about earlier, it's time for me now to begin to give back.
Murray State University is one of our gems in higher education in Kentucky. You don't have to ask me about that, although I'm a little biased, being from Western Kentucky myself. National publications ranking Murray State where it is, that sends a clear message of just the kind of quality that we have at Murray State University. This capital campaign that Murray State is launching is a very exciting one to me because of where the money is going to go. You know, many times these capital campaigns end up just in bricks and mortar. This money, half of this money, is headed toward scholarships for our students, making college affordable for Kentuckians that need this kind of education to be able to compete in a 21st century economy.
Murray State's reputation attracts students from all across the United States and from 45 countries around the world. They're drawn to the things that make this campus special, like the pride and passion of racer athletics. The university fields 16 Division I teams, and with support from our donors, we'll make our athletic programs stronger than ever. In the new century, our mission of research, teaching, and service matters more than ever. Your support means everything to the students seeking to follow in your footsteps.
Through scholarship help, through endowment help, taking excuses off the table, creating an environment where kids can come and do things that they wouldn't otherwise be able to do.
For me to get a college degree, it'd be helpful not just towards me, but to my family. My family's kind of struggling a little bit back at home, and if I could get a degree and get like a steady paycheck of some kind, it'd be awesome.
You know your money's going to be well spent. You know that they're seeking quality students. You know, these students are being prepared to serve in the community, the state, the nation, even the world.
I ran to the mailbox because they told me that the scholarship letters had gone out that day. And immediately I felt like there were thousands of individuals that I owed a thank you to that I necessarily would never meet. And that was very humbling. I think a lot of students experience that same thing whenever they receive their scholarships. And for some of them, that is almost the definition of going to college and not going to college.
After almost a century of growth, your university competes at the highest levels nationally. But students who want to come to Murray State sometimes have to go elsewhere because of financial concerns. With your help, they can choose us.
All of us here are really stewards of something that's much larger than any of us individually. We're here to do what we can while we're here, but Murray State University goes beyond all of us. We want to keep the university moving always forward, and we're not going to have the means to do that with our state and tuition support alone. We have to take our financial destiny into our own hands, and we'll be able to do that with the support that this campaign will provide. That this really is a campaign that is driven by the needs of our students.
I've actually been to London, Korea, and Spain for a semester. Study abroad is something that allows the student to not only find themselves in the sense that they are learning a new language or a new culture, but in those 2 weeks or in that semester or in those several months, that student is taken to another place where they can see America from another point of view, where they can see themselves from another point of view, and where they can learn that area of study in a much deeper and stronger way.
When a student leaves here with a Murray State University degree, we want them to be prepared, as well as anyone coming out with a university degree in the country, to literally go anywhere in the world and be able to make their way, to be able to succeed.
Everybody now has a chance to take part in something that will set the stage for what 10, 15, 20 years could look like on the campus of Murray State University.
And I think about this going to college, what people before me have done. I realize the implication. Now is our time. And now the burden is on us to prepare and help for people who are going to come after us.
Support for Murray State, to me, is support for quality, is support for professionalism, it is support for those who are going to lead our state, nation, and the world.
In fact, this is what a great university education has to do, and Murray State University does it.
Throughout its history, Murray State and its friends have risen to every challenge, and today we turn to you for your help in keeping the promise of opportunity first made back in 1922.
If I had to start over, I would start at Murray. I would say if I had $1 million, I'd give half of it to Murray.
Murray State is a home to everyone, whether you're a current student or a past student. And I almost feel like as alumni, we're called to go back to our home, whether we physically get to go there or whether we send our support, no matter what that may be.
We really want the students to feel special. We want them to be well taken care of, but most importantly, we want them to get a good education, because they will graduate, they'll go on, and they will achieve the most remarkable things when they're finished.
And this is a place that I actually give to, and I think that's important, that we know that our faculty and staff are really invested in this institution, and we give because we believe in it.
We're in a good place here.
Join the campaign for the students of Murray State University.